What's up, everyone? You won't believe what just happened. We're witnessing one of the most incredible political comebacks in American history. Donald Trump has just secured 279 electoral votes, clinching his return to the presidency in a stunning victory that's sending shockwaves through the political landscape. Let me break this down for you, because this is absolutely wild. After losing to Biden in 2020, many thought Trump's political career was over. But in classic Trump style, he defied all odds. Despite facing multiple indictments, intense media scrutiny, and fierce opposition, he's managed to flip key battleground states that were crucial to his victory. The numbers are mind-blowing, guys. Trump's campaign strategy of focusing on issues like inflation, border security, and energy independence clearly resonated with voters who've been feeling the pinch of rising costs and economic uncertainty. The turnout in rural areas was massive, and we saw significant shifts in suburban voters compared to 2020. But here's what's really fascinating: this victory isn't just about Trump. It's about a dramatic shift in American voter sentiment. We're seeing working-class voters, particularly in states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, who switched their support back to Trump after voting for Biden in 2020. The exit polls show that concerns about the economy, crime, and immigration were top priorities for voters. Now, get this: social media played an absolutely huge role this time around. Despite being banned from major platforms after January 6, Trump's message spread like wildfire through alternative channels and his Truth Social platform. His supporters created a virtual army of content creators who amplified his message across every possible platform. The international reaction has been absolutely explosive. World leaders are already reaching out, markets are responding dramatically, and the global political landscape is bracing for major changes. We're talking about potential shifts in foreign policy, trade relationships, and international alliances. Speaking of changes, Trump's victory speech was unlike anything we've seen before. He's already outlining his first 100 days plan, promising immediate executive orders on energy, immigration, and foreign policy. He's talking about major shakeups in Washington, and you can bet there are going to be some massive changes coming to federal agencies. But here's the thing that's got everyone talking: this victory might be even more significant than his 2016 win. Why? Because it proves that Trump's movement wasn't just a one-time phenomenon. It's shown remarkable resilience and growth, even after facing unprecedented challenges and opposition. The Democrats' reaction has been intense, with protests erupting in major cities. We're seeing a deeply divided nation, perhaps even more so than in 2016 or 2020. The next few months are going to be absolutely crucial for the future of American democracy. Meanwhile, the path to victory was absolutely fascinating. Trump dominated in traditional Republican strongholds, but the real story is how he flipped key battleground states. We saw massive voter turnout in rural areas, and surprisingly, he made significant inroads in suburban communities that had previously rejected him in 2020. Here's what's crazy: the economy played a huge role. With inflation hitting Americans hard in their wallets, Trump's message of economic revival struck a chord. His campaign relentlessly hammered on Biden's economic policies, and clearly, voters were listening. The exit polls show that a whopping percentage of voters listed the economy as their top concern. The Latino vote shift is absolutely stunning. Trump significantly improved his performance among Hispanic voters, particularly in states like Florida and Texas. This demographic shift could reshape political strategies for decades to come. Now, let's talk about his campaign strategy. It was completely different this time. Despite being banned from mainstream social media, Trump's team mastered alternative platforms. They created this incredible digital ground game that reached voters through unconventional channels. The engagement numbers were off the charts. Something that really grabbed attention was Trump's focus on kitchen table issues. While his opponents focused on global concerns, Trump hammered home messages about gas prices, grocery costs, and border security. It resonated deeply with working-class voters who felt forgotten by Washington. The international reaction has been explosive. Market analysts are scrambling to predict what this means for global trade. World leaders are already adjusting their diplomatic stances. We're seeing massive shifts in stock markets and currency exchanges as the world processes this news. But here's what's really fascinating: Trump's base didn't just stay loyal, it grew. Thanks for watching.